start. Hey guys,
Hello.
welcome back to the
This is
What
good.
Is This podcast?
This is gonna be the eating episode. Sorry in advance. Also, I was just informed that people we both know in real life is watching this. So I don't want
Listening.
to preemptively say, my humor is dry. So yeah, it might sound like something's not a joke when it actually is. I'm sorry. And also, please stop watching.
And also, I'm gonna try and eat quieter so I don't ruin the audio.
You say as you maximize
I say that as I
audio bar.
crunch.
So yeah, I'm just gonna make references to stuff I like or whatever, and it's gonna be really awkward if you know me, because you're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get this out of the way? Why is everybody putting up Christmas stuff?
Dude, okay, no, I can debate you on this. Christmas is a valid holiday, and it also is because
And Thanksgiving isn't?
Do you see Thanksgiving decorations? No.
When I say Thanksgiving, what do you think of?
I think of the day you get together with your family that you don't ever see,
That's a lie. You think of turkey.
and turkey.
Oh, by the way, on this podcast, we remind you to stay hydrated. Always, if we don't have a cup of water or like a bottle of water with you, pause it and go get one. You need it.
Okay.
All right. Back to the debate.
You start.
Me start. Okay. Thanksgiving is a holiday that you need to remember. I don't understand why everybody is just forgetting about it. You need to remember it because it's the day of giving thanks. It's the day where you thank everybody for being in your life, all right? That's why you have such a big get-together. The Pilgrims did not sail the ocean just for them to be forgotten, all right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, but why do you see Thanksgiving decorations?
That doesn't matter.
Then what's so wrong with putting Christmas decorations?
Because it's November.
But you need time. What if you're like installing lights and it takes like a month?
It does not take you a month to install lights.
It can if you're doing it for the first time.
False.
Or you want to up a little early so you can appreciate it and not having to have to do it a week in December.
Just do it in December.
What if you do it the day after Thanksgiving?
That's
Still
fine,
November.
and Thanksgiving is already over.
But
But don't just forget about Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas.
if you had to put up Thanksgiving decorations, what do you think represents it best in decor?
What would I think that? What decorations would I think that would represent the best? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Pilgrim's hats, boats,
Put one on your dog.
turkey.
Put a hat on your dog. The street lights.
Those little things that you put on the end of the turkey leg.
When I think of, wait, I actually thought of this earlier. So, okay, I blanked. Sorry. Thing is, I think of general fall decorations, like hay bales, pumpkins, stuff like that.
Okay. Is that it?
Pretty much. I don't see anything wrong with just that.
Alright, forget about it. We're done with this conversation.
You said that so forcefully.
We're done with this, Trevor.
You sure?
Yes, we're done with this.
Alright.
What next? You know what? Let's talk about the DBQ.
No one
Alright.
knows what that is.
For those of you who don't know what the DBQ is, the DBQ stands for Document-Based Questions.
You actually know what it stands for?
It stands for Document-Based Questions, and you usually do it for APUSH, U.S. World, and U.S. Civics. Not U.S. Civics, just Civics. It's a test that's supposed to test you on your knowledge gathering and presentation skills.
Not presentation.
Not presentation in the way of like standing up and presenting, but like writing stuff down on paper.
Mm.
Whatever that's called. And I hate it.
You know what I don't hate?
I hate it with a passion.
You know what I don't hate?
What?
Today's sponsor. Raid Shadow Legends is a brand new collection RPG that is taking
We
the
are
world
not
by storm.
sponsored by Raid.
Do you want to take our sponsorship away?
We're not. Okay, we're not sponsored by Raid.
With almost 10 million players, it has amazing
God damn
graphics,
it.
unique bosses, and over 600 champions. It's a free online multiplayer game, and if you download using the link in the description, not only will you get 50,000 silver, but also a free epic champion. Download Raid Shadow Legends today. Alright.
Okay, guys. There's nothing in the description. We are not sponsored by Raid. No.
Why not?
Sorry, buddy.
Why not?
We are not. How would we be sponsored by Raid, huh?
They contact us.
Exactly. They did not contact us. They don't even know who we are. Anyways,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
DBQ. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Mostly because I can't read and write fast enough.
I just hate how vague it is sometimes. It's like, write down this thing of how the railroads helped like develop communities and empires. And it's like the sources are just like, all right, my little village was really affected by this. We got a lot of trade. And it's like I just copy it basically word for word, and there you go.
So the way that the DBQ is formatted is that
Hello? What happened? And he's gone. Alright guys, thanks for joining today's podcast.
hello?
What happened?
Alright. I don't know what happened.
You're about to talk about the format of the DBQ.
I what? Was I gone for the entire time?
Yeah.
Dang. That sucks.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Alright, so let me say all this again. The format of the DBQ. DBQ is formatted. The way that DBQ is formatted is that you're given a prompt, that you have to answer using a thesis and that you create yourself. And you have to back that thesis using contextualization and sourcing from the 7 documents that are also given to you. The documents that are given to you they do relate to the prompt, so that makes it kind of easier. But you also have to use background knowledge, and I hate it.
You know,
I hate it so much.
because we're talking about this, our tests would be void, but because they're only practice, it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so this Saturday, no, last Saturday, I got
Mm-hmm.
sick. So, I was driving, right? And I started sneezing uncontrollably. So, that's
That's
bad.
dangerous, dude.
Can't take your eyes off the road, kids.
Never take your eyes off the road. It's very dangerous.
I'm pretty sure they understand that. So,
Do you know that the number one contributor to teen deaths is car crashes?
alright, you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, so I had my mom drive instead. I was like, you know what? Let's just go home. Let's just go home. I'm not feeling too well. Sickness hit me like a truck, which is what I would have been hit by if I kept driving with my sneezing. So, laying in bed for hours, and my throat just dries up like a sponge in of desert. Like the more you feed it, the more it just gets taken away. So I probably drank about 5 pounds of water that day. 'Cause I weighed myself before and after, just in case. And yeah, it was about 5 pounds of water.
Wow.
And not only that, my throat was still extremely dry. I just felt terrible.
By the way, guys, newsflash. I think that I caught the ugly. I've caught whatever he's got. And it's,
I
yeah.
transmitted it over the phone.
He somehow gave it to me over Discord.
Yep.
I don't know how, but he did it. So now we're both sick boys.
Well, I feel like I'm on the up and up. Like, I could have
You're on the up
definitely,
and up, and I'm on the down and down.
I could have stayed home today instead of going
You
out.
could have.
But I'm like, nah, gotta work, get the
By the
education.
way, speaking of staying home, we only have 2 days in our school week, and I really like it. I either like or hate something. There's no in between.
You're explaining stuff like you're a 30-year-old dad, Will.
This is a 30-year-old dad podcast, all right?
Fair enough. So, I was gonna mention something, but I forgot. You- Oh yeah. So, I've been listening to an artist recently. Kind of popular. I'm not sure how well known they are. Well, it's a group, so they
Go say their name.
Brockhampton. What?
Yeah, that's a pretty well known.
I mean, not everyone knows. Not everyone. I only
Okay,
heard about
tell me something that.
like 3 of their songs, and they're all from, I think, Saturation 2. Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah, Saturate. No, it's Saturation 3, and the song is Boogie. And not gonna lie, whatever they did for the instrumentals was really catchy. All the lines from the members of the band are really good too. I think when his name's Joba, when Joba comes on, it's a bit of like, kind of, I don't know, like little insane sounding. It's all screamy, but it's like kind of like, huh, I feel that. But also I don't, because I'm not like insane. not a chiropractor. I don't break necks like he says in the song.
Hmm.
What if you turn his channel into a rap channel where he make
No,
a conglomerate of people together just to make rap songs? That's what Brockhampton
it's
did and
not.
became famous.
But it's not.
Why not?
Nah.
Right now, I think he's bored of this podcast already, so he's just
No,
sending me
I'm just looking at Twitter.
he's just sending me tweets. Can I wait? What's the bottom one? What's the pufferfish one?
And you look at it.
I just gotta play the audio on the podcast.
Look at it.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. It's a Kieda's meme, but it's a pufferfish, and it's just going, oh.
Oh.
That pufferfish is hilarious. All my friends hate it. I think it's like sad or gross. And I think it's adorable.
It's just weird.
It's so cute. Even though it dies.
Weird.
There's nothing
Right,
wrong
what
with that
now?
pufferfish. You gotta tell stories. That's how this works.
You want to talk about freshmen?
Sure. I don't wanna like dox them. But yeah. So freshmen, not gonna lie, they're kinda weird because
They are.
they've gotten more confident in their social media skills. AKA, they're a lot more daring with what they do. And it's honestly a little disgusting and scary sometimes.
Yes, it is.
That could just be me being a boomer, just hating technology. Because honestly, I rarely use stuff like Instagram or Snapchat. I don't really use it at all. And everyone just seems to use it. I'm just like, why? Because there's no need for it, really.
There really isn't, is there?
Except for ego or like sharing stuff. Like all the cool pics of the vacation you had, like the mountains.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just catching up on Twitter.
Scrolling through your phone. This is a professional podcast.
You can't stop me.
You're right, we're not in the same room. Hopefully by next podcast we're gonna be in the same room with the same mic.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting how we record that though, because he doesn't have the same software I do to record. So it'd be much harder. It would be ideal if one of us just had a room in our houses with just a table, 2 microphones, some lights, and like decorations. Just for podcasts.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't. Did I just close Discord? No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I closed Discord. I haven't brought this up, but the reason I have a lisp is because I have braces.
Your list
So yeah,
your list isn't even noticeable.
I'm just gonna ignore you because you've said that all day.
Because it's not noticeable, and it's just annoying you repeating it over and over. And I know it's ironic me saying that because I've been repeating that over and over.
You have.
So it's mixed irony. You need to shut up, and I need to shut up.
Hypocrite.
Okay, Bracy.
That's me. Alright. What's your favorite snack?
Right now, probably pretzels. Because I'm eating them.
I'm eating these things called almond nut thins.
Ugh.
They're
Honestly,
made by Diamond Blue almonds.
to be real, in terms
Diamond,
like health
Diamond.
and like edibility, I would say rice crackers. Oh, rice cakes.
I have some rice cracker. I have some rice cakes. You want me to go get them?
Yeah, drive over. Come on, right now. You're on your phone. You can still talk. run
No,
over.
that's not how this works. What was that?
What? Is there something scary outside?
No, there's something scary in my house.
Uh-oh. What if this podcast is just
It's
a
my fridge.
This podcast is the last known recording.
It's the last known recording of me.
They're gonna play this at their funeral. They're gonna hear our bad jokes. And our terrible humor. But it can't be as bad as I want it to. Okay, that sounds bad. But the humor can't be as experimental as I might want it to be due to the audience we have.
What audience?
Like the two people you showed it to for some reason.
So?
I don't want them to think I'm like a weird, terrible
Fire
person.
away, dude.
Okay, but you know what group you can make fun of relentlessly because they're not gonna hear it?
What?
I'm not saying this because I hate them. I'm just saying this because
Oh, wait,
it's
are
factual.
you saying the Amish?
The Amish.
The Amish. They'll never know.
They'll never figure it out because they don't like
Dumb idiots can't
technology.
use electronics.
I bet they smell. I'm not saying this out of spite. I'm saying this out of the fact that they don't have water heaters because that takes electricity. Maybe they bathe in the river, but what if the river has like stink bugs? There's 300,000 Amish.
300,000 Amish. Not Amish people, just Amish.
I bet the horses are Amish too. Because they use the horses in carriages.
I know.
But the thing
Because
is,
a car is considered a part of
the
electricity.
car is sinful.
God damn it,
Why don't- why
by
don't
learning
the-
driver's ed, we're doing sin.
Why don't the Amish use tech?
What?
Why don't the Amish use tech? Why does the Amish have a website? That's the most juxtaposed thing I can think of. You know what the header says?
What's the header?
Get the Amish in your mailbox. Oh, they do use some technology? What are you talking about? Solar
Like
panels, diesel-powered laundry machines, and cell phones. That's cheating.
Wait, they use cell phones?
That's cheating, yeah?
Oh shit.
What are the odds an Amish person listens to this
just
and
gonna
listens that
Stumbled up
far
on our podcast, yeah.
that we only have like 20 views on? Why do the Amish avoid technology? Amish do not forego technology from a belief that modern innovations are evil. The Amish are cautious over what a given device can introduce into a community. You know what? That probably raises their kids well. Let's be honest.
Honestly, that probably does.
Because we are
Keeps
not
them away from all the
tech.
drama, that's for sure.
Keeps away from tech, drama, harassment, and they just get to play in the fields like kids.
They're probably better in a relationship as well.
You need to bring that up.
I'm just saying, dude.
But the thing is, it's easier to cheat if you're in an Amish relationship because they can't check your phone to see who you're texting.
Because they're scared of your phone.
Because your
phone's
you guys
the
don't,
devil.
because they don't have phones. If Amish people were in a relationship, they can just cheat, and no one would know.
It's really easy to sneak out of an Amish home because they don't have home security.
It's
It's really easy to break into a home.
yeah. Do they have Amish police?
Amish police.
But they can't use guns because that's technology. Do they use ancient gunpowder, like field guns with
They
the
use
light?
slings. They use slings. That's what they do.
Yeah. Do they do public executions if someone's found accused of adultery? Like, uh-oh, you slept with too many people. I'm gonna have
You're
to.
a dog.
You better get in the back of the horse. We're gonna take you to Amish impoundment camp.
Oh, special guest, my dog, Lemon. Hi, Lemon. How's it go?
I like how you cut
Say
out.
hi. You want to say hi? Say hi.
Dogs
No,
can't
stop.
speak.
Say hi. Alright, that's Lemon.
The Amish draw. Oh, nice voice crack. The Amish draw a line when it comes to owning a technology versus using it.
Can you hear me
Generally,
still? Yeah, you can. Okay.
yeah. Generally, owning a given technology is seen more as threatening, as it tends to allow the technology to be a part of everyday life.
What?
You know what? Do we Amish for a week?
New YouTube challenge: being Amish for a week.
Exactly. There'll be no uploads for a week, but
Dude,
it's
I've got to run to my bus stop.
yeah. I know you can't even use the bus.
I gotta run to school.
No, use your horse-drawn carriage.
I don't have a horse-drawn carriage, dude.
The inconvenience of expensive hiring a driver, however, usually discourages frivolous use by the Amish. However, they consider personally operating a car to be a step too far.
A step too far.
So maybe you can use a bus.
Maybe, yeah.
They even use like horse-drawn tractors.
Horse, isn't that just like a plow?
Yeah. But the thing is, what do they do when it's cold or really warm? They don't have AC.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Lemon? Just stand there. She's just gonna stand there and.
It's honestly impressive how some podcast hosts are able to record for 2 hours.
I know.
Because we're out of ideas already. I'm just rambling
I'm not
about the
out of ideas.
Amish.
Let's talk about sex, Ed.
No.
Yes,
No.
we are in a class where we are basically the only two freshmen.
Why are
Oh,
you
my
giving
dog.
away all our info? Stop.
No, not the only two freshmen.
I'm
The
gonna
only two
censor
sophomores.
the.
Everybody else is freshmen.
I'm gonna censor some of this.
Why?
It might seem whack from an outside perspective, from an inside perspective, or from an
Hi.
outside. It's
I'm
understandable.
talking to Trevor.
I'm cutting that
We
out
got
too.
another guest. We got another guest.
Explain to them that you're making a podcast.
Guest. We're making a podcast.
Help me go take the dogs for a walk.
Uh-oh. I've got to go take the dogs for a walk. But I'm doing a podcast. But podcasts.
Come on, we're losing daylight. And I can't walk them both. They drive me crazy.
All right, Trevor, can you take two audios and seam them together?
I can just keep recording. Just cut out the silence.
I might be gone for a while. So,
How long do you have to walk dogs?
how long are we gonna be gone for?
At the most 45.
I'm gonna at the most 45 minutes. You think you can sit here for
45 minutes?
minutes?
Oh my god. Are you walking the dog or taking the dog on an adventure?
I did my
He asked if we're walking the dog or taking the dogs on an adventure.
walk.
We're just walking them, but 45 minutes is not quick.
Especially for dog walking. You know what?
All right, Trevor, you
I'll
think you
take this-
can sit by yourself for 45 minutes?
I'll see if I can stitch together audio. It'll probably be easy. But the thing is,
I think you hear that? She believes in you. You think you can stitch together audio?
yeah, the thing is though, I can use this as an opportunity to balance the audio levels by listening back to the recording.
Yeah. All right. I guess, and I'll see you in 45 minutes.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. Lemon, on your bed.
Cue
Keep all
transition.
this in.
Cue.
Do you need a hat? Is it cold out?
So it's a little. It's a little cold. Might need a hat. All right. Cue.
Cue transmission music.
Transition.
Transition. That's not what it sounds like. Here we go. Alright,
Okay.
but we're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I'm back too. I left.
Did you leave?
Yeah, I got
I
myself a
guess you did.
snack. Did a little exercise. Drank some water.
All right. Well, I'm back after the
After walking your
the
dog.
walk. That's what it's called. Yeah.
How is it? How is your dogs? How's your dogs doing?
They're good. I can send you some videos and you can put them on stream if you want.
On stream
Yeah,
or on screen?
not stream, on screen.
That might be a little. That won't be too hard to edit in. Sure. Send them through like Hangouts.
Hangouts.
Because Discord has a file upload limit.
That's true. It does.
That's quite small, actually.
Ooh. We had to leave because
It was too dark.
it just started getting too dark. It doesn't look dark in the videos, but it's dork.
Dork.
You know, it's pretty dork.
It's very dork outside.
Pretty dork. All right, so what do you want to talk about?
I'm gonna talk about the idea I had for thumbnails. Because all we have so far is a default channel art for everything. No icon, no background, and a royalty-free image of a brick background.
This is true.
So, I was thinking, at least for the thumbnails, I try to like draw something. Not well.
You try and draw something?
Yeah, I was trying to draw
something.
Yeah, something we talk about. I can send you a few examples. Yet again, it's gonna be Super Mega that I'm gonna use, but because they have a channel artist that draws a thumbnail for each episode of their podcast.
All right. I also think we need to change the static image in the background as well.
Yeah. Well, a lot of podcasts have animations, or they use some sort of audio bars, you know?
Yeah, maybe we should do that.
But I don't know how to do that. Because, okay, how do you do that? Even in, like, the most advanced editing programs.
I don't know how to do it. You're asking the wrong person.
Exactly. So, sorry to disappoint, but we're not going to be doing that. We're not cool and hip enough to figure out how to do editing technology. Pictures. Yeah, we get the idea?
Yeah, I get the idea.
What should we look like in the drawings, though?
Are you skilled enough to draw that?
Not like that, but just...
Are you skilled enough to draw like that?
No, it's not gonna be like a serious drawing. It's gonna be like one of those funny MS Paint drawings.
Alright.
Maybe have like something on the left, like they do. Little something that says, "What is this podcast?" Then the episode number.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that somehow. It'd be much better if I had Photoshop, but the Adobe suite. Whoa. The Adobe suite. Is very expensive. Hold on, I'm gonna click buy now. Let's see how much it is. Okay, all apps, $29 a month. Oh, Black Friday special is $29 dollars a month. The usual price is $52 a month.
Oh.
Just Photoshop is $20 a month. And Adobe Premiere is $20 a month. That's a lot of money.
That is.
What happened?
That's really expensive.
Okay, but what happened to buying it just once?
I don't know.
I could just pirate it.
You have to rent it now?
Yeah. I could just pirate it, but that's scary. Because pirating is very dangerous. And illegal. So, if any person with legal authority is listening, no, I do not condone illegal activity.
No.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Wait. The photography package, which is Lightroom and Photoshop, is only $10 a month. But Photoshop by itself is $20 a month.
Huh.
That's dumb. Students and teachers. All apps plans just for $15.99 a month for the first year. and $30 a month after that. Oh, so if you're a student and you have a job, I guess, you can spend your money on the Adobe Creative Cloud.
Hmm.
But the thing is, who uses half of the other Adobe programs?
Yeah.
Like
Almost nobody does.
Dreamweaver? I want to know who uses Dreamweaver or Adobe XD.
Adobe XD, dude.
Bro, that's an XD gamer moment.
Oh my god, I'm sorry that I'm making so much noise. I am just adjusting my headphones.
You didn't have to say that. Don't worry. Adobe Animate. I have never heard of someone who uses Adobe Animate.
What? What?
I never heard of anyone using Adobe Animate before.
Interesting. I've never even heard of that before.
Exactly. What's Adobe Spark? Adobe Dimension?
What?
Adobe Audition. Oh, I can understand Audition, but Adobe InCopy,
Yeah, Audition.
which is audio recording, mixing, and restoration, which is what we could use if we had money, got money from this.
But we don't.
Do you have anything to talk about while I research some recording software?
Um. What were we left off on before I left?
Good question.
What?
It was saying
Sex ed, wasn't it?
no.
Yeah.
Oh. What are we gonna talk about that?
Well-
That's just weird.
No, it's not. Sex ed.
Then what are we gonna talk about?
I don't know.
Exactly. We're going to the weather.
No, we're not. We're not doing this again.
We are. It's gonna be a segment. All right. Give
We're
me some
not doing
numbers.
this again, Trevor.
Give me some numbers.
No.
93487.
Okay, where is that?
Pablanta, Veracruz, Mexico.
It's all right.
A stormy, snowy Thanksgiving. Dang. I'm so sorry. Oh, they're also getting thunderstorms. Isolated thunderstorms.
A stormy Thanksgiving.
Stormy
Yes.
Thanksgiving. Hold on, let's check our weather. Let's see what it is. Is it gonna snow? Nope, they changed it. It's not gonna snow anymore.
It's not gonna snow up in the northwest.
Apparently not.
Dang.
The 10-day
That's a little
schedule.
upsetting.
10-day schedule says nothing about snow anymore. Oh man. But it certainly is gonna be cold.
Is it gonna be really cold?
Quite.
Quite cold.
Lowest 26 degrees, which some people might laugh at because they're already in the negatives,
I know.
which feels bad, but too bad.
Don't worry about that, all right? That's just me and my drawers.
You don't have to explain it. Leave it a mystery.
No.
Why not?
I'm downstairs, by the way. I moved downstairs in my room.
Why are you explaining everything like
So
you're
if I sound weird, that's why.
like you're writing a really personal blog? This isn't a blog. This is a podcast.
Who says it can't be both?
Me.
Uh-oh. I think I heard my name.
God. Do they not respect podcast making?
I heard my name.
My mom's
Hi,
like,
Dad.
oh, all right. Dad content.
I'm doing a podcast, but yeah, special guest Dad in the podcast. You got anything to say?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a list of jobs that I have to do? Oh man.
Ooh, have him read it
Alright.
out loud for content.
You want to read it out loud? You said no.
Aw. Alright.
Right. There's
Alright.
special guest dad. Right. How long have we been recording?
11 minutes. I know you. I know you're out. We're out of topics. Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's that my dad wants me to do jobs for him.
We have. Hold on. How long is our first recording before we
Wasn't it
took a
like
break?
20 minutes?
30 minutes.
30.
So
Oh man,
we
that.
need
Oof.
we need another 20 minutes.
We need another 20 minutes.
You know
What
what?
are we gonna do?
We're looking up Florida Man articles.
All right. New segment, Florida Man.
Okay. Florida man.
Well, look, I'll
Uh,
read some and you read some.
Florida man arrested after trying to challenge police officer to car race. A 20-year-old Florida man who was arrested last Friday after attempting to race a police officer on a highway told authorities that he was just trying to go fast.
All right.
You know, just trying to go fast on a highway, 20 miles over the speed limit, perfectly fine and healthy for the road safety. Connor Michael Perlica of Tampa was
You don't have to read the entire article.
was
Just
detained by
read the
Clearwater
headline.
police officer shortly after 2 a.m. and is facing a charge of racing on highways. He reached up to 124 miles per hour. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh my. Florida man does against straw, attacks McDonald's employee.
Yeah?
Drunk, shirtless Florida man harasses people in the park. Florida driver finds boa constrictor in his car engine.
You're not
Florida
gonna.
man allegedly fooled family into believing murdered wife was still alive.
You're only reading the headlines?
Yeah, I'm not reading the entire article.
Oh, come on.
No.
We're gonna run out of articles instantly.
Are you sure? Caught on cam. Horses chase suspected Florida. Port Richie man accused of throwing chair across Steak and Shake.
Okay, let's read that one. We're gonna
Man,
let's read that one.
man vacationing in Florida finds hidden cameras in his Airbnb. I got 365 of these, alright?
Okay, but the thing is,
I'm gonna look at your birthday and see what happened on your birthday. Oh wait, it doesn't go that far. Oh man, it doesn't go that far.
you wanna know what happened on your birthday? The
I'm pretty sure it was I'm pretty sure it was. I searched it up before. I'm pretty sure it was somebody who was shirtless and firing at drones.
False. Christian soldiers on the First Crusade march around Jerusalem in 1099.
Oh, what the fuck? What did you just search up?
Your birth date.
All right.
Oh yeah, Florida man sexually assaults stuffed Olaf doll at Target. Have you read that one?
Florida man accused of shooting at home after women leaves negative restaurant review.
You can't just read the headline. Some of the entertainment might be
A Florida
lost.
man was arrested Thursday evening, 10 days after he allegedly shot up a home after one of its residents complained about an experience at a restaurant. The Orange County Sheriff Office said. Oh, no, the Orange County Sheriff Office said. On
Ooh,
August 20th, deputies were called to a home after Norman Auville, 42, of Orlando, riding in an SUV driven by Michael Johnson, the
Michael
restaurant
Johnson.
owner's son, shot the home 3 times before Johnson drove away, according to an arrest report. You want to see what he looks like?
Yes. The thumbnail is going to be a collage of all these Florida men. I'm fine with that.
No. Here you go.
That looks like a tech teacher.
I can assure you, this is a Florida man that shot up a restaurant because they left a bad review.
Florida man breaks into home, cooks breakfast, and tells owner to go back to sleep.
I heard that one.
Well, no one else has. A Florida man was arrested last week after breaking into a stranger's home and cooking food. At 4 a.m. Oh, that's basically all the article is. Have you seen the Florida man with half a head?
I'm sorry.
He was charged for attempted murder.
Really?
Yeah. He's facing arson and attempted murder charges for setting his mattress on fire. Huh. Ooh, here's a good one. A Florida man tries to get alligator drunk, gets bitten. The thing is, one of the guy's beards is so like fuzzy, but his hair is like perfectly straight.
What the heck?
Yeah, he looks like a.
Oh my! I just looked at the guy with half a head.
All right, last Florida article.
Last one.
All right, Walmart evacuated after Florida man found crawling through ceiling. Deputies. Yeah.
Wait, I might know what you're talking about.
Deputies say the man refused to come down and had to be tased in order to be subdued. This is 1 p.m. How do you get in a Walmart ceiling anyway?
There's another thing that I saw that was like that. It was this girl who somehow made her way into the ceiling, then she fell out of it, and the reason was because she was trying to look for the bus stop.
No.
I don't know either. It's just very confusing.
Do you want to look at like what? Do you want to look at news, like modern news or game news?
Just go to Polygon.
I'm on Polygon.
You're on Polygon?
Yup. Okay. All gaming.
Kotaku.
Black Friday deals. Ooh, let's look at some Black Friday deals, shall we?
Why Discord is dropping support for Android 4.
I'm not surprised. Hold on. Let me give a little rundown on Android 4.
You know what?
Yeah?
I've got something to ask.
What?
What do you think about the Cybertruck?
Oh, timely topic, my friend. I don't really know what to say on it other than I don't
It's
see
a truck.
I don't see how it's a truck. It just looks like a
It looks like the
looks like
low
a-
poly rendering of the Halo 3 Warthog.
everyone's saying that. But it
That's
just
what I
looks like
think.
when a car goes out of like your render distance in the first few GTA games. Like this is something Laura Croft would drive in the first Tomb Raider. And it's kind of funny how the stocks for Tesla dipped almost $1 billion after the window reveal was botched.
Hmm.
Well, apparently, reportedly, the truck is as big as an F-150. Oh, this is a good comparison image.
Well, yeah, it was able to pull an F-150 up a hill.
Oh. How many
It's so
pre-registers?
slanted.
It looks like the cars they use for examples for perfect aerodynamicy.
Maybe it does have perfect aerodynamics.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did have extremely extremely more enhanced aerodynamics.
Yeah.
How do you? Oh yeah, the Cybertruck pre-orders already reached 150,000.
I know, it's pretty impressive.
Hold on, how do I pre-purchase a Cybertruck? I'm gonna buy a Cybertruck. Tesla.com. Order now.
Hmm.
Single, double, or tri-motor.
Let's go tri-motor.
That's $69,000. Actually, not bad.
Wait, really?
Not bad for a new car.
That's not bad at all.
I mean, if it's a new car, so that's like not bad. But for like as your first car, no. Hold on, I'm just gonna look up a 2019 Ford. I'm also gonna go to Ford's website and look up what their cars are. Shop all vehicles. Yeah, 50,000, 20,000, 30,000. Huh.
That's not bad at
Cars
all.
are cheaper than I thought. I thought they were all like 50,000, but this one's like 14,000. 2020 Mustang for 26,000. 2019 Fiesta for 14,000. That's not bad.
Interesting.
You can just get the chassis of a car for $28,000. Oh, it's for a truck. Never mind. Huh. So the Cybertruck's pricing is reasonable. And if you want to add full self-driving, it's another $7,000. All right, self-driving added. Tri-motor. Buy now. Enter account details. I'm not. Okay, no, I'm not. But in total, that would be $76,000. So a bit steep if you're getting tri-motor, but single motor is probably fine. It's 6.5 seconds to go 0 to 60 miles per hour on the single motor, 7,000 pounds of towing capacity, and 250 plus miles of range. And tri-motor is 500 miles of range, 14,000 pounds of towing capacity, and 2.9 seconds 0 to 60. Huh. You know what? If we did have sponsors, it would make filling in time a bit easier because we just do ad reads.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at stocks.
Are you really gonna look at stocks?
Let's just take a quick look. Is there just a website for looking at stocks? Why isn't there just a stock chart? Stocks Live. Here we
Why are
go.
you just looking at stocks?
We're looking at stocks.
Where...
Live stocks
All
chart.
right. I think it's time to end the podcast.
No, it's not. We're looking at stocks.
No, we're not looking at stocks.
Okay. We're gonna look at the first stock. That's AAPL,
No.
and the
Why
change
are we
percent
looking-
is
Trevor, why are we
4.59.
looking at stocks?
Stocks, not socks.
I never said socks.
You
I said
said
stocks.
socks.
Why are we looking at stocks?
We're looking at socks.
You've run out of ideas.
Yep, that's true.
End the podcast.
Yo, what's up behind you?